Alright guys, so I just want to give you a grocery haul that we just had from Sam's Club. So we do the carnivore diet, so it's going to be all meat, but I just want to give you different variations you can do on carnivore or optimal or keto diet, any of those diets. All these meats are available on the site, so I just want to do a quick walkthrough. So we get chicken thighs, a little bit fattier variation here. We get burgers from there, we try to go 80% on those, a little bit fattier. From there, we get chicken sausages as well. These are awesome to have for breakfast. We try to look for anything that's sausage-based, nitrate-free. Got some brats as well. We really love brats, so you give it a little bit extra taste. We get a big pork shoulder to be able to make pulled pork with. In here we have short ribs. So we have some short ribs. Those are really easy to throw on our air fryer / little in-house grill. Those are really nice and have some good flavor. Nitrate-free hot dogs. We got some bone-in. We're just gonna put this straight on the air fryer as well with some salt over top of it. So some bone-in shoulder blades. I'm gonna cut these up into steaks. This is just chuck round, so I'm gonna cut that up into steaks. For the cheaper meat, you get in a ribeye. Our big thing when we get this much meat, we're trying to keep our costs down a little bit because we get so much of it. So we're just finding different ways to be creative on keeping the prices a little bit lower. Pork really is cheap. We get it cut up already for us instead of getting a big tenderloin of it. So cut up into those. This is cheek meat. So cheek meat is literally just fatty meat. So we do the same thing as this with pork loin or with pork shoulder. We're just going to cut it into. We're just going to put it in an Instapot and turn it into shredded beef. Okay, so that with the pork shoulder, we're going to turn it into shredded pork. Some steaks. These are a little bit leaner variation of steaks, but leaner just seem to be a little bit cheaper. So a little bit leaner variation. So we're going to make sure that we use plenty of Wagyu beef tallow with this. Nitrate-free beef sticks. These are just nice for a nice snack from time to time. More burgers, more pork loin, pork shoulder. We got some beef round in here as well that we'll cut up into smaller slivers and use that as steaks as well. And then some ham for breakfast as well as eggs. So as you can see, there's a ton of variety there. We put all those in our freezer, some in the fridge and freezer, and we try to fill that up so that we can just every day pull out some different meat. We don't feel like we're always eating the same meats. We're on a 2-week window, we're eating different meats every single day. We might come back to burgers next week again, but that would be about a week in between burgers. So lots of variety that we have inside of this thing, and we got all these from Sam's Club, one haul, about $340 for 2 people over 2 weeks. It's a relatively cheap plan.